If you want to master the game, don't memorize the moves. Understand the player. Too many men miss this. They focus on the surface and ignore the patterns underneath. She says, "If you really loved me, you'd do this." You pause. Is that love or a test? Truth is, it might be both. And the better you understand how women think and feel in love, the more prepared you'll be when those tests come. Let's begin. Understanding the female mind in love, for many women, isn't just emotion, it's emotional safety. According to Dr. Helen Fisher, the female brain is wired to connect love with long-term protection. This means love is not just passion, it's survival. So when a woman starts feeling distance, her instincts kick in. She needs reassurance. She needs to feel that you're present. That's why women often test. It's not always manipulation. Sometimes, it's anxiety with no words. Dr. Amir Levine, author of Attached, explains, anxiously attached partners use tests to force connection, not to play games, but to soothe fear. The evolution side of it. From an evolutionary standpoint, women needed to know their partner would stay. Historically, during pregnancy, a woman's survival depended on a man's protection. That fear of abandonment? It's ancient. Psychologist David Buss found, women are more reactive to emotional betrayal, while men fear sexual betrayal. This explains why some women obsess over your attention, where your heart is, what you're hiding, who you're texting. It's not just jealousy, it's a survival scan. When it crosses the line. Now let's be clear, this doesn't excuse manipulation. Some women use guilt, silent treatment, sudden coldness, passive pressure to control. Best-selling author Shahida Arabi puts it best, unhealed women may weaponize emotion to feel powerful when they actually feel unsafe. So how do you spot this? How do you respond? Let's get into the real tactics you'll see. Common tests and hidden traps. 1. Loyalty tests. She might say, "I heard someone say you were flirting," or even create a fake account to DM you. Sounds crazy? It happens. One woman paid a fake loyalty tester to flirt with her husband. When he replied, she used it as proof he was cheating. Therapists warn, if you need to test someone's loyalty, the trust is already broken. These tests don't build connection, they build fear. 2. Jealousy. Triggers. You're with her, and she flirts with another guy, or she brings up an ex with a sly smile. It's a test. Psychologist Susan Whitbourne explains, jealousy tests are used to measure how secure and confident you are. If you blow up, she sees insecurity. If you stay calm, she feels safe. But here's the trick. Don't fake calm. Be grounded. Know your worth. 3. Compliance tests. She asks for a big favor, then watches how fast you jump. It could be money, a sacrifice, or even choosing her over your priorities. This is a compliance test. She wants to see if you'll give in, even when it costs you. Dr. George Simon, author of In Sheep's Clothing, says, people use guilt and sacrifice to silently control those who fear rejection. When you feel pushed, pause. Ask yourself, is this love or leverage? 4. Silent treatment. One moment she's sweet, the next, cold as ice. You ask, what's wrong? She says, nothing. This is emotional withdrawal. It's meant to punish you without confrontation. Psychology Today calls it emotional withholding, a form of passive-aggressive control that induces anxiety. You feel helpless. You try harder. That's the trap. Instead, say calmly, I care about us, but I won't play the guessing game. Let's talk. 5. Gaslighting. She denies what happened, twists the facts, calls you crazy. This is gaslighting. Psychologist Stephanie Sarkis defines it as deliberate manipulation to make someone question their or reality so they can be controlled. It's subtle, but over time it breaks your sense of self. If you notice this, Get clarity. Talk to someone you trust. Don't fight lies with emotion. Fight it with truth. Why you must stay calm, not cold. Here's the difference. Coldness creates distance. Calm creates safety. Most of these games aren't about hurting you. They're about protecting her heart. That doesn't make it right, but it explains the trigger. Empathy doesn't mean surrender. It means understanding what's happening and choosing a better response. How to respond. Like a man of strength. Recognize the test. Name it calmly. Set boundaries. Invite honest talk. Never trade respect for approval. Say things like, I know something's bothering you. Let's talk about it. Not test each other. I love you, but I won't let guilt or silence lead this relationship. If the games don't stop, walk away with your dignity intact. Final words. Real love doesn't need tricks. Real intimacy doesn't need loyalty tests. And the right woman will never make you guess if you're good enough. Be the man who doesn't fear tests, because he lives by truth. You want to pass every test? Don't play the game. Lead the relationship with calm, with clarity, with strength.